Hey everybody, Spoonfed here, and as you can see, we will be doing Windows 98. We will start Windows 98 setup because we're gonna install it straight away. We're gonna continue. I don't need to back up the files. Just go configure unallocated space. Yes. Yes, enable large disk support. You have a drive over 512 MB. Yeah, I do. Continue. Do I do then hard disk or no? That was not it. We do CD-ROM again. Start setup. I've hardly installed. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. I've hardly installed Windows 98. I mean, last time I did install a Windows was probably X. No, not XP. I did 95, but that's like really a while ago. I only did it once. Well, does this remind you of something? The layout, also the lie about 30 to 60 minutes. Let's go. And yes, if you don't know it, it looks like XP. Um, yes, Rorschach. What is it you want to say? Hmm? We want to have it in C Windows. Oh, Rorschach, you're so funny. Rorschach, you want to have food, don't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're gonna get some lunch later on. Let's see. What do we want to have? We want to have this super duper sick option install. Yeah, install everything. Install the most common. Yeah, go for it. Oh, I'm being attacked now by a Rorschach. Why is that? Computer name. Wow. Let's do Spoonfed. We'll do Spoonfed's computer. Spoonfed. No, we're gonna do Spoonfed's retro adventure. Next. Location. No, location is something else. Wow, Windows 98. I must say that like in the time that Windows 95, 98 were around, I preferred the 98 variants because it was, well, much more stable. Um, After that, Windows Millennium came around, which is, I think, different from Windows 2000. Um, I don't know why. It's just in my mind it says that they were different. But Windows Millennium was really horrible. Like, oh, there are no words to describe how horrible that it was. And I stuck around with like 98 until XP came out. I think XP was really, well, very good Windows system in that came out in, I think, 2001. If you're using it still now, it's a bit dated because I think 7 is a pretty good one. I should skip Vista. I think Vista is a horrible system. And yeah, so, but as for when 95 came out, that was a huge shocker to what a desktop could be, or like how a desktop could be, because you have to imagine yourself that Linux back then was mainly for the people that did server work. You know, there were command line interface, maybe some X windows here and there, but there wasn't a lot with graphical user interfaces. Um, Windows 3.1 was all everybody knew, so and you've seen how horrid it looks. For back then, it did the job, and it was actually pretty high tech, and it looked nice. But when 95 came out, or 98, they're basically the same as look and feel. That was insane. You had bigger resolution, you had a start button, you had right mouse click that did something. You had lots of stuff. And right now I'm seeing a registries checker. Why didn't they had that still in Windows 7 and stuff? Like a free registries checker from Windows itself. And you had the ability to really store stuff on the desktop and to have quality pictures. You could go on the internet way easier. Games, you had so many more games now that could be used. And DOS was still around a bit in Windows 98, but less and less. And in XP, they finally decided to integrate DOS within Windows, meaning you had just a DOS prompt, like a command prompt that we know now. That's basically DOS. You used to have only that. You had to install stuff with so many commands. You had to do go to the CD drive, then type install, select C where you want to install it, and stuff like that. And then you had to go back to C, and then you had to run the game from in the directory. So yeah, I'm not even sure if I can go on the internet with this one because I am using a virtual machine, obviously. But it uses a network driver that's probably not recognizable by Windows 98. So yeah, we'll see. But I really, like I said, I really like Windows 98 and 95. You had it was a revolution. And the first internet browsers that were around, I think, were Netscape Navigator, and which one was the other one? You had Internet Explorer, but that was later on. That was not from the beginning. Oh yeah, we can restart now. Go for it. Let's do the CD-ROM again and start setup because I have no idea if that's the way to go. I think that was it. Yeah, exit setup. Win. No, no. See, win. Windows. Win. That's it. That's the one that I wanted. You annoying. What is it? Why? Alright. System halted once. Okay. Reset the system. Boot from hard disk. Normal. Well. What do we get? Oh, yes. Users. Spoonfed. I accept the agreement. I have no idea what's in there. Yeah. Go. A product key. Well, let's see if it can. The product key is invalid. Awesomeness. Alright, let me get me a product key. 1 moment. Alright, I got a key. Oh, that's not what I want. One moment, because my fisto is wanting to run over the keyboard, which is not a good idea. It is not a good idea. Alright, let's see. We got Shift V. Ah, that's how it works. Okay. VP 9 VV V VJW7Q MHY6W yeah, JK47 oh, JK47R M2KGJ. Let's see if this works. Yes. No. Awesomeness. Right now it's plug and play devices. Oh yeah. I think you could even install Windows 98 with just floppies. You had like, I believe you had 10 or 15 or something of those floppies, those A-disk discs, and that was insane. You had to like put them in every time, which is pretty cool. Everything basically back then was still, at least in my era when I did this, was still floppy based, like diskette based. The thing was that most games were below the 1.44 megabytes, and if they were above that, then you could just have 3 disks or something. That was not a problem. But during this era, like during the Windows 98 era, disk space suddenly skyrocketed, as it were, and you had games that were bigger, better, and new medium CD-ROM came out, and yeah, those things were actually pretty cool to have witnessed, like the rise, even the rise of the internet. I still I think my generation's like, if they can remember as well as I can, then you have witnessed the rise of the internet, and that was pretty a weird thing. In the beginning, internet was like nothing but yeah, some pages with information, as it were, but it quickly grew into this big, vast way of sharing information, but also files, programs, knowledge, everything. It was insane. I mean, and back then we still had like the modem, the 65K modem and stuff with the horrible noises, which was yeah, a good time actually. It was time zone, yay, Tijuana, mate. No, and there, apply. And as you can see, there was no Y2K bug because, well, it says here November 11th, and it doesn't go back all the way in years, I think. So, control panel, programs, Windows Help, Oh, that was the load icon. That was pretty cool. Um, I don't even know what else to say. Oh yeah, the the colors were first invented here as well because the Windows logo before that was well in color, but it was only in the 3.11 splash screen. It was colored, and right now it was also colored on the desktop and in everything. There was color. I mean, in the 3.11 era, you had different kind of graphics as well. You had um, EGA, CGA, and VGA, and you also had Tandy and Hercules. Those were all ways to like map the graphics, as it were. And they also had like their own specifications, and I think VGA was the best. No, SVGA was the best. That was Super VGA. So that right now we're just waiting for the last couple of steps. And if you compare this to the install of Windows 3.1 in MS-DOS, you can kind of tell that people were thinking of this as a big deal as well. I mean, you had to literally take 20 minutes to install it. I've not used it for 1 second yet. Still, we're in booting. Booting mode. Yay. There's actually a video on YouTube. I think I don't know. I think it's on YouTube about a guy who like does the installs MS-DOS, then installs 3.11, then does Windows 95, then 98, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. Network password. Awesomeness. And until I think he does it until 7. It's pretty cool. Unknown device. I have no idea which one you're talking about because I have loads of unknown devices. Holy cow. This takes you right back. Well, at least it does for me. This was 13 years ago. 13 years ago. Um, let's see if we can connect to the internet. I'm just gonna close it because this one does. Right. To sign up. I don't have a telephone line anymore, so let's do this. No, not an internet mail account. I'll close that one. So, I don't think we can go online. It's still detecting proxies. It would be funny though, but I don't, I don't think we can. Oh, awesome! Oh, I didn't. I had no idea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the problem? Awesome. This is What kind of Internet Explorer is this? About Internet Explorer. This is Internet Explorer 5. Oh my god. Let's go to my site and see how many errors we can get. Look at that amazing detail. Oh, that takes a while. Alright, let's leave that. I did not think we could go online in here. That's insane. Look at this. Internet tools. Oh yeah. The personal web server. Woo! Let's do it. Yeah, the maintenance wizard. Yeah, I know that one. Online services. America Online. Oh, CompuServe. CompuServe. That was. Oh my god. Alright, so everybody, this is Windows frickin' 98. Let's see. I think I can do here. That was the first time you could use right mouse button. Well, in 95 you could use the first time, but let's not do it. You had some bigger pictures, I thought, in here. Could be mistake. Oh yeah, setup. Yeah. Windows 98. You had some more screensavers. You had the 3D, 3D flying objects, maze, pipes, the text, flying windows. Okay, I'll do 3D flying objects. Alright, it doesn't work so very well on this one. Appearance. Do brick. Desert. Eggplant. Lilac. Maple. Marine. Plum. Pumpkin. Rainy day. Why is this called rose? Slate. Spruce. Storm. Wheat. No, Windows standard, extra large, and large. No, just standard. Effects, web, settings. Well, in the settings, you can go more than this. Advanced. Monitor. I'll do a Super VGA. Alright, awesome. Apply. Because now I think I can go. I should be able to change that. Yeah, go for it. Damn. I had hoped to change this. Well, you could. And this one could go to 32-bit, but let's not be. Nope. We'll do that later on. Oh my god, it cannot load anything. It's pretty awesome though. I mean, no, let's leave this one. Yes. YouTube looks like. YouTube is getting people from 98 on Internet Explorer 5. My god. How cool. Takes ages to load. Oh, that's okay. We didn't have tabs back then yet. So let's see. Time to upgrade. No kidding. What are they saying? Time to upgrade to what? Internet Explorer 10? Internet Explorer 8 on Windows 98. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, let's see. And no, we don't. We can't do that. Or can we? I don't know. Netscape Navigator. It has performed an illegal operation. Freaking awesome. Google.com. Netscape Navigator. No, not the new. The old one. Let's see. Can we download it? Yeah, Netscape software. Let's see if I can get Netscape Navigator on here, because that one was the big one before the Internet Explorer dropped. Apparently not. We're still online with Internet Explorer 5. Well, you had this one was new as well. You had a very awesome file browser, and everything was neatly arranged in here. It's also for the first time. Close. Download and get online. Yes, but it doesn't work. I don't think Internet Explorer 5 was made to handle such intensive pages. So. Read mail, internet options. Cool. Well, so much for Windows 98. This was alright. It was interactive. If you click this one, wow! Microsoft Windows updates. Awesome. I'm just gonna reboot. And see what happens. Yeah, which one is do. Because I want to see if I can change the resolution, because that was something that was kind of a big issue back then. I mean, if it's not possible, it's not possible, then that's that. And we'll end it right here. You could just close that window as well. You would get in, so it wasn't really a big issue, but still. Close. Properties. Settings. No, it doesn't want to do it. Okay, well, Too bad. Cool. You had the active desktop gallery. My god. It's performed illegal. What did it do? A JavaScript error. No kidding. Yes. So yeah, that's it for Windows 98. And wait, let me set it back to the way it was, which was number 5. That's how it looked on most people's computers. And yeah, I've missed this actually. Sounds weird, but I've missed this. I mean, it was the beginning, and I also have Windows 2000, I think, so I can do that with one as well. Uh, and that's it for now. So, yeah, have fun. Maybe thinking back on your years when you were when this came around, or if you're new and you haven't never seen this before, then think, did they actually use that back then? Oh my god, the horror. So enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy this video and the retro aspect. I only have one left in store, that's 2000, and after that some games. We'll be doing some games from time to time. Alright, see you next time.